Hey guys, so in this video I wanted to share with you some of my most recent purchases, and to be honest, some of these things have just been sitting in my drawer for like over a month. I had like different orders coming in and I wanted to wait until they were all here so that I could just share it all in one big video. So I hope that you guys will stay tuned because this might be a little bit on the longer side, but I promise you some of the things that I have to share with you are very exciting. Okay, starting with Sephora, I had a couple different orders from there just because some of the stuff that I wanted I couldn't get in store yet, so I had to order online, and then I got some stuff in store. So I'll start with the most exciting purchases, and those are the new Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blushes. I am obsessed with these. These are getting a lot of buzz and I can totally understand why. I picked up Mood Exposure and Diffused Heat. Diffused Heat is the color that I have on my cheeks right now. I actually have a whole blog post on these with swatches and just more like up close photos, so I'll put my blog in the description box below. But they are stunning. They deserve all the hype that they're getting. I absolutely love them. I love how they make my overall cheeks look. They're not shimmery, they're not glittery, they're not like satin. They just have a glowy finish somehow. I don't know how they do it, but it works so well. Especially Diffused Heat, it can come off a little bit on the too bright side sometimes, but that's why I kind of use it in conjunction with my diffused ambient lighting powder, and it kind of just diffuses the whole pigment, so it's not as, you know, crazy bright. But I love these. I love them so much. And so I had to get these online because they weren't in my store yet. Also, I ordered this Boscia or Boscia, I don't even know how to say it, the Cognac Cleansing Sponge with Bamboo Charcoal. I've seen this in the store a couple times and I always like kind of breeze by it and I don't end up picking it up, and I finally just got it because I have a Clarisonic, so I didn't know if, you know, I would want to have this, but it's basically like an exfoliating scrub sponge. This is a pore perfecting sponge for combination to oily skin types. And I got this more so for like days when I'm gonna travel like overnight or something and I don't want to take my Clarisonic with me, or if my Clarisonic's battery is dead and I need to charge it overnight. I kind of just got this as a backup. You can just put your cleanser right onto the sponge and you just kind of buff and exfoliate your skin. And I'm excited to give this a try, so I'll keep you posted on that. I also got the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I've been also hearing a lot of buzz about this mascara, and I will say I used this for the first time yesterday and I love the packaging. It's like a beautiful pink packaging. Straight out of the tube, it did wonders on my eyelashes. It made them look fake. It gave them tons of volume. It basically did exactly what I need a mascara to do for me. Usually when I get mascaras, they tend to not perform as well, or I need the formula to kind of get some air into it to thicken up a little bit, leave it out. Over time it gets better and you kind of just wait, but straight out of the tube, out of the box, this was amazing, and the brush is exactly why it works so well. I remember back in the day I was addicted to the Too Faced Lash Injection Mascara. I'm starting to kind of realize that Too Faced does mascara extremely well. So I love that so much, and if you are someone that likes a lot of volume and lift with your lashes, definitely give that a try. I also picked up two more of the Shiseido cotton pads. For some reason these are only sold online now, not in store. You can also get them in Macy's or wherever you have a Shiseido counter, they have them, but my Sephora store does not sell them anymore, so I just picked up a couple online. And that's that. This I was super excited about. This is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate, and this is something I've been wanting to try forever. It does have quite a hefty price point on it. It's $85 a tube. However, this was a special kit that they're doing where they give you a free travel size for the $85. So you actually get, it's the same product. You just get two different sizes, and this is normally a $22 value, so just a no-brainer. I've already tried this once, and you guys know how much I love the Origins Modern Friction, which is very similar, but a lot of people said I should try this one before I ended up buying a full size of the Origins. And they're very similar in the consistency of the product and the texture of it. They're very, very similar, but I love the smell of this. It's like, it's a very strong cinnamony scent. It's almost like Big Red Gum. It's a very, very nice scent, and I really like it. It also has those like really, really fine exfoliating beads to really slough off all your dead skin. So I'm really excited I tried this because it was a good deal, and I do think I like this a little bit better than the Origins just based on the scent alone. This was another recommendation from subscribers. This is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I got this based on a lot of you guys telling me that I should give it a try. Bite is like an all, I don't know if they're all natural, but they're basically like edible, which I don't eat my makeup products, but it's, you know, if you ingest it and it's on your lips, it's not the end of the world. But a lot of people recommended this. I haven't even opened it to give it a try yet, but I always am craving something to put on my lips before I go to bed. I really do like the lip slip from Sarah Happ, and I've been using that, but when a lot of people started recommending this, I wanted to give this one a try too. So I'm excited to give that a try. I also had to get a new Origins A Perfect World moisturizer. This is the one with SPF, and this has just been my daily moisturizer for probably like the last 6 to 8 months. It's just a really nice, refreshing, really nice scented moisturizer that is very hydrating on my skin, and I like that it includes the SPF. You can get the same product without SPF as well, but I prefer to have a product with SPF so I don't have to do both a moisturizer and a sunscreen every day. And then I just have some point perks I'll share with you. I got the Korres Wild Rose Advanced Brightening Sleep Facial. I think this was 100 points. And I was excited to try this because I recently got the Korres Greek Yogurt Sleep Facial, and I wasn't that impressed with it. So I want to see how this one compares, and I'm a big fan of Korres products. They also had this little Tory Burch sample of perfume. One of my really sweet viewers sent me a sample of her fragrance in the mail when I had talked about it, and I liked it okay. I didn't like it enough to go out and buy a full bottle of it, but I thought that this would be so cute. It's just a cute little bottle. The packaging is really adorable, and it's a nice like citrusy scent for spring. Like I said, I like it, but it's not one that I'm rushing out to purchase a whole full-size bottle of it. And then for the big 500 point perk, usually I skip these because I either have the products already or I'm just not interested, but this one caught my eye. It's by Fresh, and in here you get 3 products. This is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream, and it's a very, very generous size. Let me just show you. It's in a glass jar. Really, really nice. You also get the Fresh Sea Berry Moisturizing Face Oil, and this is actually why I wanted to pick this up. I've heard a lot of buzz about this as well, and you guys know I'm a huge fan of argan oil, so I wanted to kind of use this and see how they compare. And then you also get the Soy Face Cleanser, which I've used in the past and I really do like. So I was really excited about that point perk because, like I said, in the past I pass on them. Okay. Also, I picked up some stuff from MAC, just some staples that I was running low on or didn't have any of. This is the MSF in Medium Plus. I've complained about my Chanel translucent powder for so long now. You guys know I'm just not the biggest fan of it. I don't feel like it does anything. It looks like white or nothing at all on my skin. And this has just been tried and true, a really nice setting powder for to go over liquid foundation. So I got that. And Medium Plus, I don't know if I said that. And then I also got a new Studio Fix powder because the one that I have I think is NC42, which is one I use when I'm a little bit darker, and I needed one for my skin tone now, and so this one is in NC25. And this is more of a full coverage foundation. You can also use it as a setting powder with a, you know, a more fluffier brush, but I prefer to use this kind of as an all over when my skin is just breaking out and I don't want to put liquid foundation on because sometimes I feel like it's too heavy. I'll use the powder. And then I had a bunch of containers, so I back to MAC for the eyeshadow Soba because another subscriber mentioned this when I was going on and on about my love for saddle and mulch recently. So this is basically just a very pretty mid-tone brown. It has a satin finish, and it's a really nice neutral to put all over the lid and define your crease a little bit, or just put it in the crease alone is really nice. Also, I picked up this nail polish from Chanel. I bought this straight from their website because my counter didn't have it. And it's one that I've been wanting to try for a while. It's the color Taboo. And it's absolutely stunning in the bottle. It's like a purple with gold and like navy blue flecks. It's the most unique color I've ever seen. It's beautiful on the nails. However, I feel like you really need to see the color on your nails in sunlight to really appreciate and see the color, or like in the bottle. Otherwise, it kind of like when you're in not great lighting or just darker lights, it kind of just looks a little bit dark purple. But the color in the bottle is just stunning. I don't even know if it's limited edition or not. This one is from Bobbi Brown, and this is the nail polish navy. This one was hard for me to track down. I ended up finding it on Dillard's website. It was part of her fall collection, spring, I don't know. It was part of her past collection, and it's a beautiful color. I've never tried any other nail polishes from Bobbi Brown before, but I was pretty impressed with the quality, and I just love the color. I love these dark blues, and cobalt blues is like my favorite blue of all time. This is a little bit deeper than a cobalt blue, but it's really, really pretty on your nails. So if you can still find it, I would definitely recommend trying it. I don't have any other shade in my collection like it. I went to Lush the other day and I had to pick up a new tea tree water. This is the toner that I use on a daily basis. I just find that it's the most hydrating and it's the most gentle on my skin without any alcohol. It doesn't dry it out. And so this time I got the large bottle because I'm almost out of my other one. I also had a bunch of pots and I exchanged them for the Fresh face mask. I think the BB one, which is in my refrigerator downstairs. And I also picked up my first Malie cosmetic beauty item. This is her Instant Erase Concealer, and I ordered this off of QVC's website. I'm really not a fan of this. I'm kind of disappointed. It came with the concealer and this nifty little brush that you just kind of push down, and it's like a fluffy blender brush for underneath your eyes. I like the packaging a lot. It's beautiful. It felt a little too thick and sticky for my liking. I didn't like it for underneath my eyes. I feel like it might cake, you know, if I wear it all day. So I'm kind of disappointed in this. I've definitely tried concealers from other brands that I prefer much better than this one. But I'm glad that I tried, and I'm still going to be experimenting with some other of her cosmetics because I'm really excited to try some of those. And then the last thing I got was also based on a subscriber recommendation, and this is from Zents. I've never heard of it before, but she recommended this to me back in the summertime, I feel like, when I did my August favorites, I want to say. It's a collection of like body products and fragrances. Then they have the line in a lot of high-end spas all over the country, like in the Four Seasons and some in the Vegas hotels. I've never seen the brand or been introduced to it before. I ended up going for this sampler set. It was 10 samples of perfumes for I think $26, and I had like a 15% off code. They're very like earthy, fresh, nature-y scents. Some of them are okay. I feel like some of them kind of smell just like the next one. If I had to pick my favorite out of them, I would say I like Pear the most. But they're really cool names like Pear, Sun, Petal, Oolong, Or, Fresh, Earth, Water. Like they're just very earthy smells, and they're just not really my cup of tea. But nonetheless, I'm kind of glad that I tried them anyway, because you never know. I'm going to still give them a try, and maybe I'll grow to like a couple of them. And then the last thing I have to show you is just a product that I got from Sigma. It's one of their new eyeshadow bases in the shade Composed. And it's basically just like a light to mid-tone brown, but it's a much cooler brown than the other ones that I have, and I don't have anything like it. And I like it because it's a matte shade. It doesn't have any shimmer in it. So I really am excited about that, because I can put this on the lid just by itself without any shadow on top, or I can use it to just use as a base for like Saddle or Soba or something like that. So that completes all of my recent purchases. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!